Hi, my name is Chinasa Casmir, and welcome to the couch. Yes, the couch. So the couch is going to be that place. Yes, it's a place. It's a place where expressions do not hold water. You can hear the craziest things on the couch. You would hear the weirdest things on the couch. You would listen to some opinions and you'd be like, are you actually serious? The couch is that place. Like, just know that it's a place where I have no bounds, especially me. I mean, there's some places where you ought to have bounds, but on this couch, there are no bounds. It's just going to be fun, exciting, interesting. I want it to be very interesting. I want the couch to be an interesting place. What do you expect on the couch? People, me, different days, outfits. There are going to be outfits for the couch. You could even vote and tell me which one you think is the coolest outfit, because it is the couch. Anything can happen on the couch. It is a show where we express ourselves. That's just what we do, and we want to connect with you especially. We want to be able to understand if you understand what we are doing. We want to be able to hug you through the couch. Like, we want our conversations to seem like hugs, because it would be settling. It would be something that you'd look forward to. And I am the host. Thank you. Honestly, I would love to be behind the cameras, but not for this show. For this show, I want to be in front of the camera. I want to host. I want to talk. I am a manager. I manage people, products, businesses, and I manage my life. Way back in maybe 2006 or 2008, I had this conversation with my father after watching a movie when I was still little. He asked, so we were driving to buy bread. I just can't take out that picture off my head. And I said to him, Daddy, I would want to be a lawyer when I grow up. He asked me why. I said, because I want to arrest criminals and armed robbers and put them in prison. My father laughed, and he did not say no. He did not say you can't be a lawyer. He permitted me to be a lawyer. That was the first approval I ever got of my dreams of wanting to be a lawyer. That was it. That was it really, because anytime people ask me, why do you want to be a lawyer? Or when I started telling people in class, now from primary school, they'll be like, what do you want to be in future? Me, I raise up my hand. I want to be a lawyer. That was the inception. That was where it started from. It was me having this conversation with my father in the car because I watched the movie. Down the line, the second scenario that I can remember of this my lawyer story was one time my primary school classmates were having a fight, and people were trying to settle it, and I can never forget. She must have forgotten, but her name is Nana. I used to call her my best friend. And Nana said that, Chinasa, come on, we want to settle the issue because you want to be a lawyer, because you can argue. That was the second person that made me see that this lawyer thing is for me. But one thing I noticed was, as I was growing up, I didn't really have the opportunities to practice skills that would have helped me be a lawyer. Now, opportunities in the sense that there were debate clubs in schools. My secondary school, for a period of time where they had debate clubs, I was never picked, and it was based on who can do this thing merit that they would put out for maybe competitions or let them speak. So even if I had a yearning to be in a debate club, maybe I had only participated in a debate once. If I can remember how many times I had participated in a debate in my life, I think it's just maybe once in primary school, somewhat once in secondary school, then in university I did it once also. So that was a problem for me. So if I ever wanted to look back and say, I don't want to be a lawyer, or this lawyer thing is not for me, it will be from those those were my trademarks of not maybe being a successful lawyer. But if we are talking of how the journey of me becoming a lawyer, I would think it started from the car when I told my father daddy, I want to be a lawyer. Sometime last week, I looked to myself and I was constructing a CV. I was trying to apply for something, and while I was constructing that CV, the value statement I wrote had to do with managing people's affairs, helping people out, like just being that guy for people. I was like, I've always wanted that kind of profile. I remember growing up watching movies. I used to watch a lot of American movies when I was growing up, and also I think Korean or Philippines, and they had these boss babes in these movies who were young, and when they move, like when they walk, you see them like they just had this snatchy sass, but this, I'm a boss babe and I'm young, I would dress well, I would dress professionally, I am a tall, beautiful woman, that kind of vibe. And that was it for me. Like, I used to always say, God, I can't wait to be this person. So when I was writing my CV sometime last week, and I just realized that the things I'm doing right now, like, they have to do with management. Does that mean that I'm becoming a manager? Does that mean that I'm becoming a boss babe? I've gotten the phrase I wrote. I said, I'm a student who enjoys learning, taking up new challenges, believes in self-development, growth and consistency. I work with people to help them manage their operations and create products that enlighten people's lifestyles and experiences. When I coined that phrase, it just came back to me and I said, I'm a manager. Like, that's what I am. You know, when people ask me, what do you do? I say, I'm a content developer, I'm a writer, I'm a artist manager. I can even say I'm a student too. I mean, because I am. And I feel like those words, they are different skills that people come up to be a professional as. And honestly, I'm yet to be a professional writer. I'm on the way. So whenever I say it, there's just this, whenever I say it sometimes to people, I have this watered down spirit, because it's like, what have you written? Where are the things you've written? But what's real, like, I would not still disengage myself from that, let me use the word genre as a writer. Like, I would not still say, oh, I don't identify as a writer. I do identify as a writer, but I'm not yet a professional writer. That's why I can't even call myself an author. Sometime yesterday on Twitter, I made a post of something I wrote, and somebody said, you're such an amazing poet. I said under the tweet, oh, thank you, but I'm not a poet. I don't identify as a poet. I identify as a writer. All in all, when I coined that phrase, the phrase the manager just stuck. And this morning wrote a piece about it, about being a manager. You should check my blog. It's called wespeakminds.wordpress.com. It's going to be attached on the link. When you check it, you read it, and welcome to my world. Welcome to the couch. My name is Chinasa Casmir. I am the manager. I think it's a very cool role. I'm setting myself up to actually live up the word. You know how people have nicknames and they live into their nicknames? Like, you know, there are some people that they call themselves Star Boy and they live into becoming a star. That's the P I'm on right now. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this, please click the link, send to somebody, tell somebody about the manager, and see you next time. I hope you can share this to a friend. Tell someone you watched this show called The Couch, and tell the person what you think. Tell the person what you think, and let the person come and subscribe. And please subscribe and help me share on your status, share on your story, make a tweet about it. All right, bye guys, thank you, see you next time.